You're listening to Ultra 1065 with David Wood. And I always like a challenge, and I found one arrived on my desk yesterday afternoon. Always when you're looking for an interesting book to have a flick through, something arrives. It's a book from a group called Your Family, Your Money. It's the 30-day challenge. Now, it's Anna Laura and Wilson Luna, and they're in the finance game. And welcoming along Wilson this morning. Wilson, welcome along to the Saturday morning program, and thanks for joining us.
Thanks, David, and thanks for having us on board, mate.
Well, first up, the book suggests that some people could possibly save as much as $30,000 in just 30 days. That sounds almost too good to be true.
Yeah. Look, what we basically tried to do with the book, and by the way, the actual 30,000 in 30 days, all that is a model family that went through the challenge, and we just showed how tweaking different things within your life, being, everything from, simple grocery shopping to how to do it effectively, to, rejigging all your insurances, etc. How one family with 2 kids and a dog managed to save over $30,000 in that 30 days. Now, when we say 30,000, we're obviously talking annualised, but yeah, potentially there's that possibility of doing it. We challenge all Australians to try it.
Okay, is it how simple is it, or how difficult? How much pain are we going to go through to save our money?
This is the good thing about it. It's actually, funnily enough, it's actually a world first in the way that a lot of people say, look, I don't mind reading books, but, I want it to be simple. And what we purposely try to do is make it as simple as possible. So at the end of every single day's challenge, what you do is you've got an opportunity to, you've also got an online coach that comes with you. So you register online, and at the end of that day, you actually get an online coach talking to you about that particular day. So if you're stuck between one hurdle and the other one, we'll try and get you across the line. If there's something that you found difficult to do in that challenge, or you didn't understand, we'll try and get you across that line. And on top of that, we also give you what's called a tracker. And the tracker, so you can go, I suppose, tracking every day what you're saving on an annualised basis. So it motivates you to do the next day. And that's what makes it really unique, the fact that it's got the three components of it. So it's a complete money program in that regard.
In a sense, it sounds a little bit like a diet almost for your wallet.
Yeah, and one of the things, and when we were doing this, we said, okay, we've got to make it like a diet because it's got to lose a lot of, diet we go to lose a lot of fat, but in this case we've got to lose a lot of expenses, or save a lot of money. But what we said is, let's change it around and let's put different components in it, like the money coach, just to ensure that it's not like one of those yo-yo diets where, you start saving some money, but because you're depriving yourself of things, you go back to your old habits. So we purposely said the whole mantra behind the whole 30-day challenge is we want you to be able to save money yet not change the quality of the experience. So all the way through it, whenever we've told you to shift certain things in your behaviours or your attitudes towards it, you still get the same quality of I suppose, experience in that particular area.
Now, Wilson, I suppose the magic question for everybody is, does it cost me? How much to be involved? And sort of what's the risk for me?
Okay. The whole program costs $19.95, so $20, and we've done that on purpose because the whole program is help people that really need it, I suppose, or help people that just want to start the new year to the best start that they can. So it's $19.95. So you can purchase it on yourfamilyyourmoney.com, or you can get it at all good bookstores across Australia or across Tasmania, and you just get it on either online yourfamilyyourmoney.com, or you can go straight to the bookstores and purchase it on there, and then you register online for your money coach and your online tracker.
That sounds quite simple and easy. Well, tell us a little bit about your background and what's led you to writing a book to try and help Australians to save some money.
Oh, mate, the whole reason for writing the series is that myself and Anna, we came from blue-collar working families, and money was tight at home all the way through, and we always said, when we got our uni degrees and when we got ourselves on our feet and sort of, where we felt we had learnt enough, and we're in the money game ourselves. We currently manage over $100 million to people in our own private practice, and in that time we've learnt so many skills, or so many, I suppose, little things that the people that manage to do it right when it comes to money have done, that we thought, okay, this is a perfect opportunity to write this book series and give that kind of information to people at a very, very cost-effective way. So we said, let's do it through books, let's do it through the seminars, let's do it through the website. And the website's got a great component to it where a lot of the information that's on there is free of charge. Actually, a majority of it is free of charge. We've got great contributors that are sort of writing in there, and the whole basis behind it is, it's a great place to go and at least get that general financial advice that can point you in the right direction if you're in debt, or if you're working out how to really do that budget. You do it free of charge, and you can sort of get on there. And that was the whole sort of idea behind Your Family, Your Money. Let's create a hub that people can go to and feel comfortable that, they can get a lot of the information, and a majority of it is free of charge.
Wilson, if there was one tip out of the whole book that would be the most valuable to our listeners this morning, what would that be?
Mate, I'd have to say, and this is one that everyone asks me the same question, so it's a good question. I'd probably say, one area that as families we're usually used to, the excesses, and one of those excesses is in a general amount of families, there's 2 cars in the family. Work out the cost of both cars, work out whether you can't possibly go without one of them, and if you can, you'd be surprised that you can save up to $5,000 or $2,500 to $5,000, depending on the cost of the other one, through depreciation, insurances, just the cost of maintenance, etc. It's one of those little areas that if you can negotiate your way around and talk with your spouse about how to share the one car, it's an easy, $2,500, $5,000 a year that people can save.
And probably for bigger families that might have 3 or 4 cars, maybe we'll just cut back to 1 or 2.
Absolutely, David, absolutely.
Sounds like a great way to save some money. Well, Wilson, thanks for joining us. It was great to get your book on the desk at work yesterday, and great to have a chat with you again this morning about your new book just out, the 30-Day Challenge, and perhaps many people will be interested in looking up a little bit more about it. Thanks for your time on Ultra 1065.
David, thanks very much, mate. Keep up the good work, huh?